All right, y'all, today we are in Morelia, which is the capital of Michoacán, supposed to be the most dangerous state in all of Mexico, even more dangerous than the infamous Sinaloa, which we did run all the way through. Now we're crossing the entire state of Michoacán. We got a statue over here. I'm not sure who this gentleman is, but I'm sure he's of great importance to the area. I noticed he's got a cowboy hat in his hand, and the governor was just assassinated by the cartels in public, and he wore a cowboy hat. Could that be the governor? I don't know. Just running through this little village here. And so far, everything's been pretty good. I did decide to take the back roads, which is not the toll road, which is not recommended by most people, but I feel like traveling during the day, you're pretty good through most of this stuff. I think it's at night that things go bad. And again, I think a lot of the crime you hear about is either petty, like extortion at roadblocks, things like that, or targeted crime mainly, which is, you know, cartel versus cartel type stuff. Here, I don't think you have too many problems during the day. There's an awful lot of people out here they could be targeting if they wanted to. That's just kind of what I tell myself. It's like, listen, if they were wanting to cause real problems, they could. There's a million people on the roads every day all over the place. They're not just out here looking to hurt people. Most of it is very much targeted. Another thing I've noticed is how early the schools get out in Mexico. It's, you know, 1:44 in the afternoon, and people are already just on their way out from school. So here we've got a bunch of local liquors. I'm gonna try one of them, just a little bit. You know, nothing excessive, but I gotta taste the local liquor, right? Okay, so what are we trying here? What are we looking at?
Es licor de cacao con macadamia.
Okay, and this is a lot like Bailey's?
Es muy parecido, pero
Similar.
es de cacao, es chocolate.
Okay.
Y este es de aguacate poquito with macadamia.
And that's made right here locally? Very cool. Making the coffee fresh. I just love the old plastered walls with the wood beam ceiling. A few stones coming through. Old wood doors. Courtyards outside. It's the architecture that gets me, man. I love this old architecture. I think I want to build my next house to look like it's this old. And the streets, well, they're just absolutely beautiful. Filled with fresh markets, food, snacks, vendors. That's the square there, so that's kind of where they set up for different festivals and activities as well. Just an absolutely beautiful city. It's the history in Mexico that gets me the most. I mean, the people are extremely friendly, but the history, I mean, look at these buildings. And really cool how they set up right on the streets. All the sidewalks are set up with different vendors, with different snacks and different foods. Everything you could possibly want is set up right alongside the road, especially down in these historic districts, which are turning out to be my absolute favorite place to visit. Okay, so this is Pátzcuaro. Welcome to Pátzcuaro. I think that's how you say it. Anyhow, I believe this was the original capital of the state of Michoacán. Don't quote me on that, but I think so. From what I understand, the town was actually founded in 1320. That is maybe one of the oldest towns I've ever visited in my life. Crazy how they set these markets up right on the sidewalks, and they'll make covers and tents out of canvas above them, and these are these people's stores. So this is the original cathedral for the capital of the state, Michoacán. It's crazy to me that they're tearing this stuff down. I wonder, do they tear it down every single day? Pack it all up in vans like this? And how many items are they selling? That's Seems like an awful lot of work. Okay, this morning I'm leaving this town and headed towards Guadalajara. It's about a 5.5 hour drive through what seems to be some fairly remote areas of Michoacán, and I'm a little nervous about checkpoints. Really, that's all I'm nervous about. But if I run into a bad checkpoint, just navigating it safely is my biggest concern. So I talked to a few people. I got some different ideas on different routes. I'm going to take the route that they all recommend and just kind of hope for the best. Okay, we are headed towards Guadalajara, and unfortunately there's no like major toll road that can take me that way. So I'm taking kind of these back roads here through the towns, which is not ideal from what I understand. But I think it's the best route I've got considering where I've got to go. It's bringing me into all these small remote villages. This feels very remote. It does have me a bit on edge. Beautiful though. I think I'm just gonna hang with these guys for a while. Well, that did not last. National Guard, that's what you want to see. Those are the good guys. This town's a little bit bigger and actually feels pretty nice. They even painted their topas, which, if you don't know, a topa is a speed bump in Mexico. In front of me is a perfect example of how you could come around a corner and just find something crazy or dangerous in the middle of the road. The road conditions can be very dangerous and unpredictable in Mexico, and it's because, you know, people are holding like that. This don't feel right, but I'm gonna take it. I just feel like this map is putting me through some really random areas. Look at that. So I've been noticing all the old trucks in Mexico. A lot of old trucks still on the road, still running. And so I've started comparing the Fords to the Chevys and seeing how many of each there is still on the road, still alive. The old Fords versus the old Chevys, the iconic question. And there seems to be a lot of old ones still on the road. So currently I'm at 18 Fords, there's an old Chevy, to now 3 Chevys. 18 Fords still rolling to 3 Chevys still rolling. We'll see how it goes. There's an old Chevy, we'll call it 4 Chevys. Look, there's another Chevy, but another Ford, and another old Ford. Another old Ford, another old Ford. Riding through these tall grasses on either side, a really vibrant, like yellowish white. It's super tall. The only thing that makes me nervous is you never know when a cow or a horse or something's gonna step out of this. So I went first one to 50 and it ended up being 50 to 11. So almost 5 Fords to every 1 Chevy on average still alive out here on the road. Down in the heart of Mexico, being worked to death, these trucks, I'll tell you that. Let me see if I can talk to this guy, if he can tell me what's going on. Do we know what's going on up there? They think it's dangerous, or could I pass through, you think?
Sí, yo pienso que cerraron hace poco porque no te...
Where are you going?
Guadalajara.
Okay. My family is in the other side. 3 kilometers. Maybe yes, it's possible you go to the motorcycle.
Okay.
It's only the cars. You can go. I will going to working, and they come to me working because I over there, My car. For I'm going to Guadalajara too.
Is it the policia or?
No, he's a civil person to the making agropecuary.
So it's construction
Yes, no, it's not a police
or cartel?
that body.
Okay,
It's a
okay,
good person, and everything is a safe team.
okay,
No?
okay,
He's a nice people.
okay. Gracias.
Okay.
Thank you. So you would try with the moto?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so we're going to try to push through this and see if we can get through it. Huh. Well, that's the situation, isn't it? So they're just blocking the road intentionally. Would they allow a moto?
No, yo desconozco, yo también vengo en camioneta.
Yeah.
Pero son ellos, ocupo hablar con ellos.
Okay. Hola. Do you speak any English? No English. No. Is a jefe, is it okay to bring moto?
Él speak in English.
Okay, gracias. Hola. Hola.
What's going on, man?
How are you?
Pretty good yourself?
Adam, man. Is it possible to get through here on the moto?
The only persons they're letting through,
Uh-huh.
pregnant women's, let me see, who else?
No tourist? No. Okay.
People with their
Medical
yeah.
medical problems.
What else? Believe that's it.
That's it.
Or no kids.
Or kids, yeah. Okay. Do we know how long?
That's a problem. They don't know exact like the time and everything.
Okay. What is the reason? Just out of curiosity.
It's because the drivers is the insecurity of the highways and everything.
For security of the highway.
Because they're getting robbed all the time and everything.
Really? Okay.
So they're putting pressure like to the president, and
Okay.
it's all over all over Mexico.
Sure. Yeah, I've heard. Okay. So no exception. I just don't want to be on the roads at night, and I have to get to Guadalajara.
Okay, if I let you through right now, the only thing you're gonna do, you're gonna stop right there. Because once you make a turn,
Okay.
it's completely blocked.
All blocked off as well.
Completely blocked.
Is there restaurants in there?
Oh, it's right here.
Yeah. Maybe I could eat then. Would you allow me to go eat or no?
Yeah, let me talk to them and I'll let you know.
Gracias, senor.
The guy standing here like right next to the pallet,
Yes, sir.
he says go like back, right where that truck's at,
Uh-huh.
come through. So he's saying that if you could like give him like little money.
Sure.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no code, there's nothing. It's
Yeah.
whatever you want to get.
Okay. Thank you. So where this truck is here?
Yeah. Exactly right there, just go back, get the little street,
Yep.
come down.
Then come see him in the hat, red hat. Gracias, senor.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Gracias, senor.
Vale, gracias.
Gracias.
Que te vaya bien, Techo.
Gracias. Okay, so that is a roadblock. The entire town's blocked off by semi-trucks because it's pressure to the government because their trucks keep getting robbed on this road. It's so dangerous. And so they're shutting it down as a protest to the governor and to the president to do something about the cartels robbing all their trucks and killing the people. So we are now in the city but we're locked in. We cannot get out. Look at that Ford. Hell yeah. And see here where the red is, they got them locked down on that side too. The entrance to the city is on lockdown. Okay, so I just stopped and ate some tacos. So now the goal is to get to the other end of this red line and see if they let us out. Let's see what I can do here. Whoa. Well, we got the National Guard up here too now. Oh, I might be able to get down. I might be able to cut through there. I got us through the other side. No problem. Now I'm just trying to make my way out of this mess. Oh, there goes the whole side of his truck. Come on, man. Let me through. I mean, this has just been going on for miles now. I can't believe how far backed up this is. Look at, they got a tent set up there. Welcome to Jalisco. Oh man. I safely navigated Michoacán, start to finish.